It's Azure Day. So let's get started because I have a lot to share with you, including the fact that the drop was yesterday. I recorded yesterday and my footage was lost yesterday. So we're gonna do this again. I had to leave all this stuff out because I wanted to be able to share it with you. All right, first up on the list, I got 2 cabbages, but because they were so small, they sent 4. Again, I always appreciate extra cabbage. They look pretty good. This one has a little bit of mold on the bottom, but nothing that I can't deal with. Overall, the cabbages look pretty good. So that's the first item. I told y'all we were hopping in. We're jumping right in because I want to get this footage out to you. All right, if I haven't introduced myself, I'm Kim from Kim Jag's Journey. If you're here from God's Perfect Size, I'm glad you're here. So let's hang out. Ketchup, I ordered not long ago. Got another one. Always have to have a reserve. This order has some basics and it has some specialty items. And I'm gonna show you what those items are and make sure you see all the prices. You probably know that by now though. All right, let's start with 10 pounds of all-purpose organic unbleached flour. 10 pounds because even though I bought all those wheat berries in the orders previous, I want to do some holiday baking, and because I'm baking for the masses, some all-purpose works. 10 pounds of onions, Mom, I will share with you. 10 pounds of organic onions. They look beautiful. I don't even know if you can see how good looking these onions are. Like, they look really good and they're a nice hefty size. And I believe they're gonna store pretty well. I've heard others say that they got the onions in larger quantities and they can store them in a cool room, and they worked. Peanut butter. So I went back and forth between the pail and trying it out, but the pail was 9 pounds. That's a big commitment. Decided to go with a pound each of the crunchy peanut butter salted, already broken into by my husband and me. And I will say, it has such a fresh taste. It's delicious. Okay, next up we have 2 pounds of raw pecan pieces, and they are organic. Also holiday baking, granolas. I got sweet potatoes, and I ordered these before I saw my friend recently. She gave me some purple and white sweet potatoes. I'll insert some footage so you can see. But these are pretty good looking. I'll show you a better view so you can see what they look like in case you're curious about ordering. Our family does sweet potato pies, and so I will use these for Thanksgiving in just about 2 weeks. So sweet potatoes it is. Next up we have tomato powder. Y'all, I'm excited to try this. I've never used it before, but I want to use it in soups and stews. And considering the fact that I tend to run out of tomato paste a lot, I'm hoping this will help out in a pinch and give me that for chilies and soups and stews. Flame raisins. I don't know what makes this different from any other raisin. I guess it's the brand, but flame raisins, 1 pound, organic. And so this is also for granola, for yogurts and cereals, and some spiced oatmeal cookies. Of course, the Azure, dang it, why am I blanking on the word? Okay, the Azure magazine. So I'm gonna look through it and see what's on sale for my next order, but I'm a creature of habit. I typically order the same things over and over again because I like what I like. Okay, so this is one of those specialty items. I did get their Maggie's Organics crew socks. I got these because they're 98% cotton, and I can't find anything with all cotton. I don't even imagine they would fit well if they were all cotton. They'd just be held on by a string, but I got these cotton socks, and then I'm gonna keep ordering these until I replace a lot of the synthetic fibers that we have. 1 pound of honey granules. I'm gonna use this in baking biscotti. My family loves it. This is one of the ingredients in it, so honey granules. I don't know, I've never actually tried to make that biscotti with just the liquid honey. Don't know if it would work the same, but I'll have to try that someday. Coconut milk. I love their brand of coconut milk, but it's sometimes hard to find it without guar gum because people tend to put that in a lot of things. So this one is just organic coconut extract, purified water. That's it, BPA free, all the goodness. So coconut milk for some curries. Sweet potato puree for more baking. I'm gonna do some sweet potato cheesecake bars. And then I just wanna keep some on hand also for any kind of baking I wanna do. The last few items are one of my subscribers. You know who you are. Thank you, girl. I'm gonna try the Bend soap. This is lavender blossom. It says it's soothing and calming. I need all of that. It's not for eating, although it smells delicious. But lavender blossom soap, and I'll let you know how this one works out. And then some Organicville pizza sauce. My daughter's coming home from college for Thanksgiving, and so we're gonna have a pizza making night. And so this is the perfect thing. I tend to eat low carb, and so I'll probably do like a low carb crust for me, or like even a chicken thin crust and make my pizza on that. 1 pound, 6 ounces of Manuka honey, and this is MGO 100 plus. And I'll insert a picture of it up close so you can see the details. 40 tablets of the True Earth dishwasher detergent. This is chlorine free and free of that plastic wrap because I'm tired of cutting off the little plastic bits. All right, last up, like I promised from the Amish farm, I did grab, I grabbed a ribeye roast, and I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. Looks delicious. That's dinner tonight, so it was thawing in the fridge. And then last up, we have the chuck roast from the farm. Beautiful. I think this is 3 pounds, and then the ribeye roast was about 2.5 pounds, or 2.4. So that is my haul between Azure and the Amish farm local to me. These are the things that I got in this haul. Y'all, we did it. The video's going out. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. I will keep you always informed when I order from Azure. And if you haven't tried it, look around, see if there are any items that you're curious about, and then place your first order. I was nervous that first time, but since then I am a big fan because I like buying in bulk, even though we're practically empty nesters. One last thing, so I need your help. I am a makeup girly. You probably figured that out from my videos. I'm looking for a really clean, organic, or as clean as possible source of makeup for my face. So if you know of a really good organic makeup brand, drop it in the comments. I will be perusing and giving those brands a try, just for personal use, because I really want to clean up my makeup. And so it's the time of year where I start chucking out the old and bringing in the new. Hit me up with your comments and suggestions because I could use the help, so I'm not going down a rabbit hole and looking for something that says it's clean but it's not. All right. Thanks guys for your help. I'll catch you in the next video. God be with you, and to my God's Perfect Size community, I love y'all. Thank you for finding me there and here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.